My name is Christy, and I'm Julie's sister. And I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for coming today to celebrate this special day with Rob and Julie. We're going to start things off with a few words from Rob's dad, Bob Radke.
Hello, everybody. I don't know where I'm supposed to put the speaker, but I hope everybody hears. Welcome to our little piece of blue, Torch Lake. A lot of people talk about... a little closer? Okay. A lot of people talk about the blue of Torch Lake, and now you can see it for your own eyes. It's a beautiful lake. The family's been coming up here for a long time, and I don't want to forget either that both Carol and I welcome you all. Grandma and Grandpa Radke are here in spirit, and Grandma Jeanette. Jeanette is here as well. Welcome to the Alderson clan, Patty and Dennis McLean, Julie's mother, and all the Radkes and friends. About the first part of 1930, Grandpa Radke was a camper up here for many years at Camp Fairwood, which is just down across the lake and a little bit south of here. He was there, and I think he was a counselor for 2 of those years. I did the same thing, and we stayed for 8 weeks and had a great time. And Rob spent some time north of here at a camp called Camp Aowena. As a matter of fact, we saw some of Camp Aowena yesterday at the park for the rehearsal dinner. When Carol was pregnant with Stephanie, we all loaded up in a boat in the fall of 1974 and watched the foundation of the house being built where that big house is right over there. About 10 years later, the family built this house, and we've been here ever since. And both Rob and Stephanie and Carol and I spent many a weeks up here in the summertime and the wintertime. This is where Rob and Stephanie learned how to ski. And yes, they got up the first time, both of them. Maybe Stephanie the second time. But we had a lot of fun here. I want to also mention that Rob, whenever he came up here, always wanted to be the first in the water, and that never failed. He always wanted to be the first in Cold Creek, which is a little creek off the Grass River on the other side of the chain of lakes. And now Rob and Julie are the first to get married on the beach. So I think that's very fitting. So God bless this union. And, we're happy you all came. Rob and Julie have done a lot of planning, and we have a nice time for everybody.
Rob and Julie? This is the phone the dentist is supposed to provide, and just like to leave it with you. Oh, marriage. A marriage. A marriage makes two fractional lives a whole. It gives two purposeless lives over two. It gives two purposeless lives work and doubles the strength of each to fulfillment. It gives two questioning natures a reason for living and something to live for. It will give a new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to flowers, a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery to love. Enjoy the sunshine, smell the flowers, and travel happily down to the mystery earth.
Well, hello.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gary Alderson, and you can probably tell by my beamy face that I'm the happy and proud father of the bride. Rob and Julie had asked me to give some words of advice and wisdom on marriage. But to tell you the truth, it's kind of difficult to give them words of advice because they seem to have it all together. For example, I could say, don't get married too young. Wait till you finished your schooling, started your careers. They already thought of that. Or I could talk about how you get through disagreements in a relationship and tell them you might want to make sure that you always respect your partner if you're having a disagreement. Look for the win-win situation in a problem. But the one disagreement that I kind of felt that was when they were trying to decide where to go for their honeymoon. And we get kind of weekly updates, more or less. Pam and I would see Julie at yoga, Jessica, and Pam would ask how are the wedding plans going, how are things going for the dress. But I was always much more interested in the honeymoon. I'm a guy. So it turns out that Julie wanted to go to Australia, and Rob wanted to go to Alaska, and both places sounded great to me, and I was interested to see how they would work that out. And their solution was to take 2 honeymoons. 2 honeymoons. I thought that was genius. I only wished I thought of it when I was getting married. I would have made up an argument just so that I could go on 2 honeymoons. So it kind of reminds me of an earlier time in Julie's life when I was trying to share some of my wisdom with her. She was about 3 or 4 years old, I think, and she came to me with that question that parents always dread. She said, "Daddy, where do babies come from?" And I thought I'd be ready for that question. I had read parenting books. I had a PhD in biology. I thought I'd be all set, but all that came out of my mouth was, "What?" So she repeated her question, and I hemmed and hawed, and I was, "All right, Gary, you can get through this. You teach college biology. She's only 4 years old. Just keep it simple. Don't try to make it too complicated, but be honest. No shorts or anything like that." So I started out, and I said, "Well, Julie, you were first an egg inside your mommy's tummy." And before I could get to the father's contribution to the process, she interrupted me and said, "I was never an egg." And she kind of walked away, shaking her head, probably looking for a mother. So you can see my track record with giving advice is not so great. And you might be wondering why they picked me to give this talk. I know I've been wondering about that. But I had to say something, so I thought I would talk about appreciation. I think one of the most important things in a relationship is to let your partner know just how much you appreciate them. Show them your love. And there's many ways to do this. You can words or a look, squeeze their hand. Demonstrating things as I go along here. Sending unexpected flowers, or just saying thank you for putting down the toilet. But I think it's very important to not just love someone, but to express that love and show the person how much you love them frequently and often. Shakespeare. Maybe not love. Julie,